in southern New Hampshire, but we're going to cut to Kansas City here in a moment. But before we get started, I just want to remind everyone that this session is designed for the education and training of our ambassadors only. It's not intended for distribution to the public. Tonight's training may include information regarding Wakaya Perfection's products and or compensation plan. Please be aware that Wakaya Perfection's products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Any income scenarios or testimonials shared are for illustration purposes only and are not intended to serve as a guarantee of income. Please see our full product and income disclosure statements on the website for more information. With that, it is time to go live. Hang on just a second as we switch over to our live feed coming from Kansas City with Mr. Andriola and a very distinguished crew. Welcome to the Zoom, Bill. This special edition is all yours.
All right, thank you so much, Mike. Can you hear us okay?
Yep, you're coming in pretty good.
All right, good afternoon, Wakaya family. Thank you so much for joining us here this afternoon. First and foremost, I want to thank you guys for being so patient. I know that we told you yesterday, we told you the day before there was going to be a special live Karubi Zoom, but here we are. We're here in Kansas City. We got Gigi, one of our leaders here in Kansas City with us. Obviously, you can see the rest of the team that's here, and we got some very exciting news for all of you. So if you haven't already, make sure you have your entire team on this Zoom. Hopefully you already did that, but I'm going to warn you ahead of time. There's going to be a demonstration towards the middle of this Zoom that you do not want to miss, and you do not want your teams to miss this live. So again, thank you so much for being patient. Right after this Zoom that we're doing right here, there's going to be a press release that's going to go out to all of you. So there'll be a press release that'll be released. It'll be emailed out. It'll be on the blog, and it will describe everything that I'm about to talk about now. So, let's get right to it. Let's get right to the announcement. Wakaya Perfection is super excited because Wakaya Perfection and the NSPIRE Network are combining forces. Guys, we're coming together. We're excited. NSPIRE Network is, a mission-driven people, and we know that all of you here at Wakaya are mission-driven people too. And we know that one decision can change your life. And guys, you're gonna hear some information today. It's gonna be shared today that again is gonna be life-changing. Wakaya Perfection is all about results-driven. We're all results-driven. Phenomenal results, before and afters, just changing people's lives, and the information that you're about to hear today, again, is just going to add more fuel to that fire. And I know some of you have already heard this, and I want to thank all the leaders out there, and you know who you are, that have, it's not many times that we go on and we share some information with some groups of people and with our leaders, and then ask them as networkers to not go out there and spread the news. So it's here, we're live. Right after this, you guys can go out there and make all the noise you want, and I know you're going to want to, and I know that you're going to, because I've seen all the Facebook lives. And for those of you that didn't keep your mouth shut, we'll talk to you later. But I know the majority of you kept your mouth shut, and again, we appreciate that. But now it's time to let the world know. So again, Wakaya Perfection and NSPIRE Network are combining forces, and I want to share a little bit more. I want to share a little information about NSPIRE, okay, and their product Cherish. I want to do that real quickly before you see the demonstration, just so you guys can understand why we're so excited. Because a little over a year ago, this company came out, and they had a private YouTube, and they asked people not to share it. And that private YouTube ended up getting millions of views. And then they had their first event. And at this first event, now guys, you gotta listen to this. At their first event, off of a private YouTube with a prototype, their first event, 5,500 people showed up in Atlanta to find out the information. 5,500 people showed up to get the information, guys, on a prototype video, okay, on a prototype YouTube video. Not because they were getting paid, not because they'd already tried the product and they loved it, because they knew there was a new technology. They knew there was something that was going to go out there and change people's lives. And guys, 5,500 people came up. Over 75,000 people pre-enrolled to be part of this program. 75,000 people. And let me tell you, their first month in business, my eyes are adjusting to the light, in their first month of business, they did $1.6 million. $1.6 million. Now that's impressive, but the impressive part, it was on a $5 product. $1.6 million on a $5 product. So guys, they had some phenomenal success. And again, a little over a year ago. And then they ran into some challenges, And, you know, again, going out there, changing people's lives, running into some challenges, and then finally Wakaya is introduced to Inspire and to Cherish, the brand that you're going to hear about. And, you know, once that meeting happened, I can tell you guys, for some of you that have no clue what's about to happen today, you might be like me. When I first heard about this, I was like, what is this all about? Why is this being brought to me? I don't get it. And you know, I was kind of putting my hands up because I didn't understand what I didn't understand. Once I understood their mission, once I understood the product, once I understood how we could go out there and change people's lives, once I saw the demo that you're all about to see, it was game over. And it's going to be game over for so many of you. This company, Wakaya, with the combining of forces with Inspire, is about to explode. Remember, 75,000 people pre-enrolled. When you get this information, share it with everyone you know and everyone you don't know. Because if you don't get to your people first, someone else is going to. Guaranteed. That's going to happen. Okay, because this demonstration, okay, when someone sees a demonstration, it's a done deal. Just like myself. So you're going to see this information. And at first, like I said, it's going to take you a second. But then 10 minutes later, you're going to understand the power that's in this. Damon Coleman over here to my left is going to do this demonstration, one of the principles of Inspire Network. Great guy, amazing networker, multi-million-dollar earner, and you're going to hear the passion that he has to change people's lives. And guys, he knows how to build business, so he's going to be able to do a demonstration like this, but he's also going to be able to train so much on what to do with this because he's already experienced it. He already knows what's going to happen. That's why he's pumped up. That's why he's excited, because again, the combining of forces, we're going to be able to go out there and change even more people's lives here, Japan, and you know, eventually obviously globally with this product. And his famous saying that he's already come up with is, you know, you get them in the door with the product that you're about to hear about, and then you bring them to the store where they can see our GT nutrition line, where they can see, you know, our Bulafit, where they can see our essential oils, our Talay products, where they can see all the products of Wakaya. And what you're going to find out about this product, it's this mainstream product. Okay, it's a mainstream product. Also, when you're watching this demonstration, understand that this is a basic need, not a want. Billions of people are already using this product. But not only is it a mainstream product, you're going to find out that it's got mainstream pricing. So there's not going to be an example where you hear that over in the Walmarts and the stores around here that you're going to spend $5 on this item. Hey, but because it's in Wakaya, because it's in a network marketing company, it's $29.95. You're going to see a superior product at the same mainstream pricing that you would see down the street. And guys, that becomes a no-brainer. Everyone that sees this demonstration is going to buy the product. We will have more customers than any other network marketing company out there. We will have more customers than any other company in our industry. And guys, this is going to be such a giant leap for all of you with your business, because when you feel empowered, which you're all going to feel very empowered after seeing this demonstration, when you feel empowered and you know that when you go to show people this demonstration that you're going to get a yes, and that's going to happen over and over and over again, that's going to give you that empowerment to go out there and speak to more and to more and to more people. So Damon, as I'm closing this out, if you want to start setting up, guys, again, get them in the door, you know, show them the store. This demo is undeniable. And again, if you hadn't, while I was doing the preamble here and getting ready for this demo, if you haven't already, go out in your teams. Again, Wakaya Perfection is combining forces with the Inspire Network, and guys, this is going to be the Zoom that's heard around the world, and this demonstration is going to be heard around the world, and your business is about to explode. So with that, I'm going to introduce to all of you. I'm going to get out of the way, and I'm going to introduce to all of you. I'm Mr. Damon Coleman.
Guys, can we give a virtual round of applause for our President, Mr. Bill? Well, first and foremost, I just want to say I'm excited and honored to be here, sitting next to Todd Smith, co-founder of Wakaya, and our president, Mr. Bill Andrioli, Gigi, who I had a chance to not meet directly in Vegas, but met her when she picked me up from the airport, just awesome and amazing. And then Mr. Andre Vaughn, guys, the gentleman responsible for bringing Inspire to Wakaya. Couldn't be more honored, guys, not just because of the opportunity and the possibilities, but because of the gentleman that I'm doing business with. And ladies and gentlemen, but the gentlemen that I'm sitting at the table with have been nothing less, guys, than world class. These guys have been incredible. From the time that Bill and I first had a phone conversation, I just felt something different. And everything seemed to be falling in place in terms of, you know, the whole process. But there was one more part of that interviewing process. As we were interviewing each other, for me and my partner, Joel Medina, who you'll be hearing from in the very near future, guys, we wanted to see your culture. We wanted to see what the leadership was like. We wanted to see what kind of events you guys put on. And so we decided to go to Las Vegas. That was September?
Yes.
Yeah, I believe that was the beginning of September when we came to, well, actually the end of September.
21st
Yeah, 21st through the 23rd, we were in Las Vegas and we were blown away. Not just because of all the excitement, but you guys have, we have, as of today, something unique in the industry, guys, and that is a very diverse culture. That is something that I've been speaking and been believing for quite some time. Not only that, when you look at the top producers with Wakaya, guys, I couldn't recognize them. I didn't know about the jackets, so I couldn't recognize them by their jackets. However, guys, I couldn't recognize them by their egos either. And that was very important to me, that you had servant leadership here, where people, you know, they just wanted to help everybody and see everybody win. Another breath of fresh air for me was when I came into that room, guys, I think I might have known one or two people in the entire event. And what that told me was, this is not your recycling bin of network marketers who go from one company to the next, this group and that group. No, guys, most of you I've never seen before, and to be earning the type of incomes and having the type of results that you're having, and you don't really recognize the top leadership, guys, that means what you have is something special. That means that your product actually works. And just like Cherish, the product you're going to see, because I thank Bill for all the accolades. However, I don't take responsibility, guys, for that type of success. I give all credit, first of all, to God and to this product, number two. And so same thing with Wakaya. What I see is something that is bigger than everybody, guys, in terms of the results that you guys have been getting and are continuously getting with these amazing products. So I'm going to get right to it.
We should probably shift around here in some more room, right?
Oh, you guys are fine. You guys are perfect. Yeah, you guys are perfect. And I hope I'm speaking loud enough, okay? Now, you might not be able to see this very clearly through this Zoom, but ladies and gentlemen, this is what we call a sanitary napkin. This is what I believe to be the most residual product on the planet next to water, okay? You need it to live in terms of our women and our children. And men, as you continue to tune in, you're gonna understand why these gentlemen are so excited and why you're gonna be just equally as excited as we are. In the Philippines in September 2016, Joel Medina shared this concept with me, guys, that absolutely blew my mind. Guys, the sanitary napkin industry is a non-regulated industry. That's first and foremost. It is also the only industry that I know of that can actually get away with false advertisement. So I'm going to use Gigi just for the sake of the demonstration and validation to tell everybody, how many hours does this pad say that it will actually work?
10 hours.
10 hours, okay? 10-hour protection. Now, ladies, I'm going to ask you some questions, and though I can't hear you, I already know what you're going to say. Ladies, when was the last time one of these sanitary napkins held you for 10 hours? Never. Exactly. 8 hours? Never. 6? Never. 4? Never. So we're going to place one of the world's leading brands of sanitary napkins right here. And now we're going to take Cherish Premium Sanitary Napkin, what we believe to be the driest and most comfortable sanitary napkin in the world. One of the first things I want you to notice, well, Gigi, since you're here, what do you notice first?
It's much thinner.
It's much thinner, and it's also
Smaller.
Smaller. So it's thinner and it's smaller. Okay, this is Cherish. And this is our day pad, guys. This is our day use. So this is the smallest version of our sanitary napkins. Now, as we started, presenting this, guys, we decided to have what we call focus groups when we came back to the United States. And so this product was actually designed by women, for women. However, as gentlemen, we didn't know anything about this space. And so we started having doctors to come in, particularly OBGYNs, who said that the average woman will leak anywhere from 15 up to 50 milliliters of toxins while she's having her feminine flow. And not necessarily toxins so much as fluids while she's having her feminine flow. And so for the sake of the demonstration, typically, guys, I would do 50 milliliters in Cherish, 50 milliliters in one of the world's leading brands, which is what I would recommend you to do. But now, since I was called the Pad Master, I'm going to show off a little bit, and I'm going to demonstrate 75 milliliters. Gigi, is this 75?
Yes.
This is 75 milliliters of water that I'm going to pour into Cherish Premium Sanitary Napkin. Now, I know you guys are wondering why in the world are we looking at a sanitary napkin demonstration, and I cannot wait for you to find out. Because when Joel started pulling out pads, I thought he lost his mind. Ladies and gentlemen, now we're going to take 50 milliliters. Gigi, is that 50?
Yes, it is.
Okay, we're going to take 50 and we're going to pour it in a much thicker, larger pad. Now, ladies, again, I'm going to ask you some questions that I know the answers to, and I can't hear you, but I just want you to participate. About how many times on average would you say a woman would change her sanitary napkin throughout the day? Gigi, any?
Maybe 5 or 6.
Maybe 5 or 6, right? We've heard 3, we've heard 5 or 6. Guys, we've heard 8 to 10 times. And what are some of the reasons why ladies would change their sanitary napkins so often?
Well, leaking, it doesn't stay where it's supposed to be, it doesn't absorb, it's wet, it's time, and you're getting ready to go in somewhere where you don't want to have an accident.
So confidence is one of the reasons
Yes.
why you guys change. And also, guys, we heard odor is some of the reasons why a woman would change, but mostly because of the wetness, guys, the uncomfortability and the fear of maybe having an accident, like Gigi said, okay? So what we're gonna do, guys, we're gonna take a napkin here, okay? And we're gonna apply pressure on one of the world's leading sanitary napkins, the 10-hour pad, and let's see what happens. As you can see, guys, it's wet. And that's what we expected. That's normal, right, Gigi? This is why you guys change so often?
Yes.
Now, it hasn't been 10 hours. It hasn't been 10 minutes, guys, okay? Now, let's see what happens with Cherish. Now, Todd, I know this is going to be very uncomfortable. Extremely. And I know you have a reputation to protect. However, I would love for you to take the honor and press as much pressure as you possibly can.
And I'm really glad
on
this is on
Cherish.
video.
And the reason I chose Todd is because he has more daughters than everybody in the room, guys.
Combined.
Yeah, probably combined.
Okay, that's
and he's
better.
really giving it everything, guys. Todd, can you show everybody the napkin?
Wow.
You don't have one drop,
Wow.
guys.
Wow.
It is completely dry, okay? Steve Jobs came with the iPad. Wakaya is now coming with the dry pad. So get ready, Wakaya, get ready, okay? Now, as we're wrapping up, ladies and gentlemen, what we're gonna do, we're gonna dissect, okay, the 10-hour pad, and let's see what we're working with here. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, this top layer is rough. It feels like sandpaper in my hand. It's very abrasive. Gigi?
Yes.
But Gigi probably wouldn't have said it was abrasive, guys, you know, if we weren't having this conversation or this demonstration, because this is all you guys are used to. You've never had anything else really to compare it to, okay? The next thing I want you to understand is that this spongy type material, guys, is actually synthetic. So nothing synthetic comes white. So there presents a problem all within itself, because this actually had to go through some type of bleaching process to get it this color. This next layer that you guys are probably familiar with, okay? This is a strip that has blue dye, okay? This is also part of their system. It has blue dye. What we found out is it serves no purpose, guys. As a matter of fact, what we found out is that sometimes this blue dye, it leaks to the top layer, and if it's leaking to the top layer, where else do you think that it's leaking? This next layer looks like nice and fluffy white cotton, correct?
Yes.
But it's not, guys. It's paper. And sometimes it's trash that has gone through an 8-step bleaching process to get it this color. Now, when you start adding, chlorine into the equation, guys, just do your due diligence. Google chlorine and see how good it is for your health. And imagine chlorine getting into your blood system, your bloodstream, every single month, year after year, decade after decade. What we found out is that a woman will have over 11,000 exposures to tampons and sanitary napkins throughout her life. If she uses a panty liner, you're talking about now over 15,000 exposures. And guys, what I want you to do is go to WebMD. It's the #1 respected doctor's website on the planet. And all you need to do is type in sanitary napkins and or tampons, negative side effects. Guys, what you want to type in is chlorine. You want to type in dioxin, because dioxin has also been known to be found in the manufacturing of these products. And so what we're going to do, guys, we're going to take the absorbency system, the entire absorbency system, and we're going to put it in a cup with the least amount of water. Gigi, can you tell me which cup that is?
That's the least.
And the least, that's my left hand, okay? And we're going to put their entire absorbency system here, along with the blue strip and the top layer. And let's just see what happens. Last but not least, guys, the bottom layer is a very thick plastic that is non-breathable. So when you have blood, when you have sweat, and in some cases urine, heated up at 98.6 degrees, suffocated in plastic, it creates the perfect environment for bacteria. And ladies, we know the challenges that you guys have on an ongoing and consistent basis. My wife is a physician, and she tells me that you guys have yeast infections, bacteria infections, and you get a prescription called diflucan, and you're good for 2 to 3 months, and then afterwards you're right back in the doctor's office, guys, getting another prescription. And what we found out is you guys are fighting a losing battle. So as a man, I want to apologize to our women for being insensitive during this time of the month, guys. We had no idea what you guys were dealing with, and we found out many of you have been suffering in silence. Now, as we close out, it's only fair that we do the same breakdown of Cherish, at least what's left of it, since Mr. Todd Smith did such an amazing job, guys, to make sure there were no games being played here. But this top layer is very soft. It's white, just like the other top layer. How does that feel?
Much, much softer.
What does it feel like?
Cotton.
Feels like cotton? Gigi says it feels like cotton, and that's because it is cotton, guys. It's called soft cotton, okay? And you can even see the cotton fibers here. Depending on your age, you might have grew up in an era when a man might have said to a woman in anger, "You must be on the rag," or "She must be on the rag," right? And we knew everybody just needed to get out of the house, right? Well, what we found out is that the rag was actually better for our women than these conventional pads that have been sewn on the shelves, guys, because those rags didn't have the bleaches and the chemicals inside of them that was actually getting inside of your system. This next layer, guys, this is an algae strip infused with negative ions, nano silver, guys. Negative ions, nano silver, and far infrared technology. I'm not a scientist, I'm not a doctor, so again, go to WebMD, or you can go to Google or your most respected search engine and just type in health benefits of negative ions, health benefits of nano silver, health benefits of far infrared technology, guys. And what you're gonna find out is absolutely amazing. Negative ions come from the earth. So when there's a thunderstorm, that's a negative ion environment. according to the professors of Harvard, guys, negative ions are like the vitamins of the air because they help to eat away at bacteria. That's like God's ecosystem, just keeping the air clean. When you go to a beach, that's a negative ion environment. If you go high enough in the mountains or maybe visit Todd's home or something, you might get a negative ion experience, guys. And negative ions by nature, they help us to relax. That's why when it's a thunderstorm, you feel more relaxed. Well, some of the testimonials from women and children using Cherish pads, and we don't make any medical claims, guys, to cure or mitigate any type of challenges or disease. However, testimonials have been incredible in terms of little girls and women saying, Damon, my cramps went away. Damon, my cramps are nowhere near as bad as they used to be. Now, as a dad, as an uncle, as a big brother, how many of you guys want to see your daughters or your wives or your sister or your mom suffering, guys, especially if it's unnecessary? And so it might not take away your cramps completely, or guys, it might minimize your cramps so that you have a more pleasant cycle, guys, if there's such a thing, and we're finding out that there really is, okay? And so another one of the testimonials is that women are saying, Damon, we had no odor. By nature, negative ions and nanosilver help to eat away a bacteria, which sometimes causes odor. And one of the things we found out from the doctors in terms of the cramping, because you might say, well, Damon, how come women are not cramping? How come their cycles are being shortened and different things like that? Well, first of all, guys, the negative ions are helping your uterus to relax. When you're cramping, guys, that means your uterus is contracting. So when the negative ions help your uterus to relax, then, guys, the pain is either subsided or it goes completely away. Now you say, well, how are women's cycles being shorter than what they were? Now I have the men's attention, right? Shorter cycles, right? Now you're on the edge of your seats, like more, right? And so, you know, when you look at the contracting, guys, it's usually a warning that your cycle is about to come. And so that drags it out, might be spotting of different things, you know, cycle time. However, when the uterus is relaxed and your flow is flowing, that obviously is going to shorten the amount of time of your cycle, okay? Yes. And guys, we have so many testimonials with that negative ion strip. We have individuals like, you know, all you know, the nurse practitioner and all the nurses and all the medical assistants in my doctor's office where I attend. Guys, they all wear the panty liners in their shoes. They think they're shoe pads, right? Because negative ions also help with pain relief. And the reason they do that is because I shared with them my testimonial of how I deal with sciatica sometimes, and I put the negative ion in my shoe, and guys, I haven't had to take anything over the counter as a result. And again, we don't make any medical claims. I'm not saying it's going to help you with sciatica, but we have people putting the negative ions on their back, on their necks, for headaches, back pains, knee pains, I mean, you name it. So I can only imagine what Wakaya is going to do with this technology. Guys, in all fairness, and as we close, I'm going to share with you our absorbency system, which is polymer, something that has been around for a very long time, and it is also non-toxic. And I'm going to put our absorbency system in the cup that has the most amount of water. Okay, and let's just see what happens here. Now, surrounding our absorbency system, guys, is called air-laid paper. And the reason we use air-laid paper is because it's breathable. Air can actually flow through to help keep you guys cool and dry. Last but not least, our bottom layer, guys, is also breathable. The reason being is so that you can, again, have more airflow to help you keep comfortable and stay dry. And actually, guys, you can see how easily it rips apart. Okay, nothing like that plastic bag. Now, how long would you say this has been sitting here, Gigi?
I don't know, maybe 6 minutes.
6 minutes? Did it absorb anything?
Good Lord.
Can you see all the, you can hear it, guys. Okay, didn't absorb anything. How long would you say Cherish has been sitting
Probably
here?
less than 2.
Less than maybe 2 minutes, okay, maybe 3 minutes, and you can't get a drop, Wakaya.
Wow.
Not one drop. Not only can you not get a drop, we've turned the liquid into a solid. Guys, Cherish Premium Sanitary Napkins can absorb up to 10 times its own weight. And not only did it absorb something incredible, is it hot or cold?
It's cold.
You think a woman wants to be warmer or cooler?
Definitely cooler.
Definitely cooler, okay? So guys, we have something absolutely incredible, and as you heard Bill say, and what we believe to be the most residual product on the planet. You might say, well, Damon, if your product is so good and you guys have done so well over the last year and a half or so, you know, why are you guys coming here? Well, guys, we were never adequately capitalized. We never had the right infrastructure. This grew way faster than what we were prepared for, and it just didn't work well, guys. That 1.6 million, almost 7 million in our first 30 days, it sounds great, except for you don't have product to service your distributors and customers for the next 3 months, which was not good. And that's just part of the challenges. However, I like to talk about the solution, and we believe that Wakaya and Nspire is on fire, okay? So thank you guys so much for your time today. We're looking forward to making history with you guys. As Bill said, we will have the most customers in the entire industry of direct sales and network marketing. And not just because of Cherish, guys, but also because of Bula Fit, because of the testimonials, the weight loss testimonials, guys. You can't fake that. You can't pretend that. And then when you meet individuals who lost the weight and are keeping the weight off, guys, you know you have something special. So I'm going to turn it back over to Bill, and I want to thank you guys again for welcoming us to the Wakaya family. We look forward to making history with you guys.
All right, thank you so much. All right, so before, I'm not going to let Damon get out just yet, because I'm listening to everything he's saying. I've heard him speak a few other times, so I want to make sure there's a couple other things. But guys, one thing that wasn't discussed right there was he had the most popular brand out here, and they had this Cherish brand here. And again, like I said before about the mainstream, it's a mainstream product. I know you all understand that, but it's also a mainstream price. Over here, you might be spending down the street, you might be spending $5. Over here with that Cherish brand, for all of our ambassadors, it's $4.95. For our preferred customers, it's a whopping $6, and for our retail customers, it's $7. So guys, again, you're getting a mainstream product, and you're charging a mainstream price. And there's no, in my personal opinion, there's no woman that's going to see that demonstration and go, nah, I like chemicals and I love being wet. I don't think that's going to happen. I believe that every single woman that sees this, and guys, we've already seen it in a couple of rooms. We saw it in Delaware, we saw it in Oxon Hill. And guys, you saw a woman push back in their chair, they gasped for air, they couldn't believe what they were seeing. And you know, I came up right after with Andre and I said, now you know. And what I want him to touch on right now is they have a Now We Know campaign. And we're truly excited about that because they've taken that campaign and so many people got behind it and realized men and women got behind it. And I want you all to know that in their company, their top money earners were men, with a lot of women on their team and a lot of women leaders throughout the company. But guys, this is an opportunity for everyone, men and women. Men, if you love your woman like I love my wife and I love my daughters and I love from my grandmothers to my aunts to my cousins, my nieces, I love them all. There's no one in my family that's going to be using that other pad anymore. They'll be using Cherish. My daughter already at Tampa, she's already got them. My 13-year-old, that time just started for her and she's doing that too. So guys, and you'll also find out, you just saw Damon, seems pretty comfortable talking about this Cherish sanitary napkin, this Cherish pad. Guys, it doesn't take long. For myself either, when you understand how you can change people's lives with these products, when you understand what people have been dealing with, like Damon said, for years, not knowing there was a better way. Guys, we all know there's a better way now, and you are going to, everyone that sees that demonstration is going to get involved. So, Damon, can you touch on the Now We Know campaign?
Yes, and guys, please forgive me, just didn't know how much time I had to continue. However, just as proud as we are of Cherish, we're also very, very proud of our awareness campaign called Now We Know. And that's Now We Know. And you might say, well, Damon, that's just not good grammar. Well, the no is a double entendre. It means now we know we're not accepting this for our women and children any longer. And now we know. We're going to educate men, women, and children on the harmful and sometimes deadly side effects of tampons and sanitary napkins. I want you guys to look up a young lady by the name of Laura Wasser. Okay, Laura Wasser she's a former supermodel, guys, extremely successful in her career, but because of toxic shock syndrome, guys, she had both of her legs amputated. I can't remember the young lady's name out of Canada, but if you go to Apple News and you type in 16-year-old Canadian who dies on camping trip, you're gonna find out about another young lady, guys, who left her home, went on a camping trip as always, and she never woke up, guys. And her diagnosis, or should I say, what they found out was that she died from toxic shock syndrome. And we know this doesn't happen every single day, but guys, wouldn't it be tragic if it knocked on your door? So you might say, you know what, Damon, I'm beyond this time of the month, this time of my life, I don't need these anymore. But is there someone in your life that you love or care about that if you had this information that could potentially help save or change their life? Men, ladies, would you be willing to share it? And I can almost guarantee you the answer to that question is yes. So you can go on nowweknow.net and you're gonna see some great information. You're even gonna see a quick demonstration. Jason Phillips, guys, he's been doing some incredible editing, getting some videos prepared for you guys. There's gonna be some more videos that you will be able to see and find, guys, that you'll be able to share. This is nothing you wanna go out and try to explain to people. Please don't try to explain this to people. For the top leaders that got a little bit of this information from Bill, guys, it was more or less out of respect to you guys, not so much trying to get you to see what it is, but just to give you the heads up to know that something is coming. And so we'll be doing more training in terms of how to do the demonstration, some compliance, what to say, what not to say. But guys, just know that we went viral by simply sharing a video. And at that time, that video was 20 minutes long. And Andre Vaughn was present in Pennsylvania in December 2016 when that video was produced. That was supposed to be a privately shared video, but guys, as you can see, it was not private. And so just a little bit of advice to you guys. Get ready, guys. Get ready, because you're about to change not only your life, but so many individuals around you.
Alrighty, guys, so hopefully you can tell by all this information why we're so excited, and you've heard from me and you've heard from Damon. Guys, I want you to hear from our co-founder, Mr. Todd Smith. Todd, we've been around this now for quite a long time. It's finally come together. Wakaya Nspire together. Oh, I should say it the way you said it. Wakaya Nspire on fire. So here we are. It's just the beginning. Speak to the Wakaya family. Share your excitement and let them know what you believe is going to happen with this marriage.
Well, I appreciate that opportunity. It was fun to be in the backstage on that demonstration here. I'm not sure that I want to be the one putting the napkin on the hat each time, but I appreciate being here, and I'm very, very excited about this announcement. And some people might ask, Todd, why are you so excited about this announcement? It's not just because I have 8 daughters. The reason I'm excited about this announcement is because we have 2 groups of people who have similar values. We have 2 groups of people who have similar missions. We have 2 groups of people with similar purposes who are combining, who are coming together. And so very much want the Inspire family to know that the Wakaya family loves you. And very much want the Wakaya family to know that the Inspire family is gonna love you, okay? That we together are better than we are separate. And I'm excited about the power that gives us in being one, because our mission as a company is improving the health of people. We want to make a difference. We love the testimonials. We love it when people come back and tell us what a difference the products have made in their lives. And now we have another tool. We have another tool in the arsenal, and we have a group of people who are already experienced with it, who already understand it, who are passionate about it, who already have a campaign of Now We Know, and we can join in that mission and in that purpose and in that cause. And I'm excited about that. I'm excited about all of us joining forces and making all of it even more powerful and reaching so many more people and changing so many more lives. One of the things that I think is really, really powerful to mention about this particular product is that it's very demonstrative. We saw a demonstration right here. And as Bill said, who after watching that demonstration wouldn't say, sure, I'll give that a try, right? I want to see the difference. I want to experience the difference. And so it's a product demonstration that someone watches and says, all right, well, what's the catch? It's going to be 5 times the price, right? It's going to be 6 times the price. And because you have a product demonstration that's powerful, that people say, yes, I will try it, and the product price is exactly what they're going to find in the marketplace, and you're dealing with a product that's not a luxury product, although it appears to be in the way it performs, it is an everyday product that everybody's buying already. So it's a complete and perfect transfer buy. Not having to transfer but spend more, not have to transfer but have less. you're transferring, you're getting more, and you're spending the same. And I'm very, very excited about that opportunity. I'm excited about being able to join forces. I'm excited that our value system, the Wakaya way, is the same as the NSPIRE system, and then now we know, and together we can be even better.
Alrighty. I mean, again, guys, you can hear the excitement, and you've heard from a bunch of guys talking about a cherish pad, which I find a little funny. But we have Gigi Belmonaco right here, and Gigi's one of our Emerald ambassadors, one of our leaders here. We're here in Kansas City because there's an event tonight and tomorrow. If you're anywhere in the surrounding area, get here, because that demonstration that you saw just a few moments ago, Damon's going to be doing that in front of a live audience tonight also. So again, if you're in the area, get here. What is the address?
1300 Wyandotte.
Okay, 1300 Wyandotte.
Downtown Kansas City.
Crown Plaza Hotel.
Yes.
Crown Plaza
Crown
Hotel.
Plaza Hotel.
So Gigi, you just saw the demonstration, I believe, for the first time, and also you've been hearing all the hoopla. Let us know, was everything that, you know, all the magic we were talking about, and you just saw the magic show front and center, was everything we said, were we blowing it out of proportion, or were we really making a big deal out of a big deal?
This is a big deal, and I am a person that is closer to 60 than 50, so I can assure you my family is not running from me once a month anymore. But I'm telling you they were. And the thought of being able to change the future for our young girls and young women and young moms totally just beyond melts my heart, because my mom died of pancreatic cancer secondary to ovarian cancer. My aunt had ovarian cancer, my sister had ovarian cancer, and so 5 years ago, I needed to have a complete hysterectomy, and it does make you wonder, what did these products have to do with that? And we can't make any medical claims, but I can assure you the things that I used did not have infrared technology. They did not necessarily keep me dry. I mean, I'm a speaker by trade, and just, it's weird to talk about this in front of all these boys, but I'm gonna do it. There were times that I would be doing speaking engagements during those certain times of month, and maybe I had a half a day thing where I wasn't going to be able to leave to go freshen up in a half a day, and been worried, absolutely sick. And I always wore black. I always wore black because there were accidents. I mean, I'm not trying to TMI, but here we are, we're pads now, so we're going to be doing this. But I am so excited about, you know, my daughter and my daughters-in-law and my granddaughters, and how this is going to change the world. I mean, seriously, this is serious stuff, and we can be a little bit red-faced and a little bit embarrassed, but you know what? Just get over yourself, because if you have this information and you are not telling every single person you know, guy or gal, so that they can get these products in the hands of every female possible, I mean, then we're doing a disservice with our company. So no more playing around, no more secret agent. Like, this is huge. People have buried women because of situations where there was toxicity. So if we have something that is absolutely Wakaya perfection style, then let's just bring it on and just blow this thing up. So thank you so much. I'm super excited.
Thank you, Gigi, and thank you for being transparent. One of the things I didn't share, guys, is we have what we call an EDDM campaign, Every Door Direct Mail, and I'm not sure if this is the same one we're going to use. However, on our EDDM card, it simply states, guys, according to the CDC, the Center of Disease Control, guys, there's over 600,000 hysterectomies being performed in the United States of America every single year. It is the #1 surgery performed on our women. So guys, you know, this is not, you know, something uncommon. This is something very common, but something we have not been very conscious of, but now we know. So thank you so much, Gigi.
Thank you. Thank you for this product, and welcome aboard.
Thank you.
We're glad you're here.
Thank you so much, Gigi. And again, guys, for all of you that are watching this, you can hear the passion. You can also hear how everyone here is about changing people's lives. And right now, as you're watching this, I'm sure if you try for a second, you know, can you think of 10 people? Can you think of 20, 50, 100 people that maybe you were afraid to go, you know, show this opportunity, to go show this product line? can you now think about it and see how easy it would be with that demonstration to go show those 10, 20, 50, 100 people just like that, knowing, like I said, when someone sees that demonstration, they're going to get involved and look at what you've done, just like Gigi said. I mean, you just gave them such a better way with this premium sanitary napkin called Cherish. So Andre, you, with Damon and everyone else, you were able to see it firsthand. I was able to see it firsthand with you. We went, all of us here went to Oxon Hill, Maryland, and then we went to Delaware. And whether the crowd was a few hundred or the crowd was 100 people, you got to see the reactions. And again, you didn't exactly know what kind of reaction. You had a good feeling on it, but you know, you saw this a few years ago, then you met Damon, here we all are. Express to the Wakaya family what you saw, and your belief level in the product was already high, but after what you saw in DC and Delaware, what do you think is going to happen to your organization? What do you think is going to happen to the entire organization, both on the Inspire side and on the Wakaya side?
I don't want to make no income claims. Don't try to set me up. But one of the things I do appreciate is Todd Smith, Bill Andreoli, Joel Medina, Chris Medina, and Damon Coleman for just being world-class people through this process. It's not an easy process. And you know, every Inspire rep been first class. The Wakaya family has been first class. And that's why we mesh so well together. You know, you could have a great product, but have horrible people at the helm, and nothing's ever going to happen. You know, you got to operate integrity and greatness. And so now I'm just trembling over here because, yes, I have a wife, I have twin girls, I have a twin sister. You know, I have so many women around me, and I know already I'm getting testimonies from the folks that are in Wakaya already. And now with these two families coming together, we're going to change the world. And now my mindset is going even bigger than it was. Now I'm thinking of large churches, large organizations, because it's such a mainstream product. I know it's not going to be any pushback. Just like you said, I can see no pastor saying, nah, I don't want you coming in and getting the toxins out of our women. Oh, nah, we want our women to be wet and get on our, you know, no, you're not going to say that. And so just those little things. And then once I did a demo, I just, you know, I'm using the video, but I said, I just wanted to do a demo. And, you know, it was so funny because my mother, I didn't even tell her why I was even coming over, and I did a demo. And when she heard what I was doing, she just started laughing, Damon. She started laughing. So I brought her over, and she got to do the Todd Smith. And she was pressing, and like, wow. And that it just changed instantly, which is like, I got to use this, you know. And so once people see it and see the tools in the video, it's a no-brainer. And, you know, for me, you know, I wasn't comfortable at first, just like any man wasn't. Damon probably wasn't. Bill and Todd definitely wasn't comfortable. But once you love your family and you know it's right, you cannot not share this information. And so I already know this will be $1 billion company. I already know we'll have more customers, which makes me so great for the regulators. I know we have more customers than any other company in the industry. But we're going to have the best culture. You know, Damon said something important. When he came to the event, he couldn't tell who was who because it's not about the egos. It's not about us. It's about the people who don't know about Wakaya, who don't know about Cherish, who don't know about the ginger and turmeric, who don't know about David Gilmour's story, who don't know about the founder of Fiji Water being the founder of our company. They don't know all these things, and it's our responsibility to tell everybody in the marketplace to bring them a part of this awesome crusade. And this is mission-driven people. I mean, this is cause marketing, you know, and a lot of people will do more for a cause than they will for a paycheck. And so I'm fired up, and because Gigi's happy and we're in Kansas City, I'm nervous because, you know, if Gigi's happy, we're all happy. And you know, big shout out to Jason and all of the corporate staff. This has been a pretty quick, this would normally take 6 months to a year, a process, and they've expedited it, you know. And you know, I just want to say to our new Inspire family, you guys are family. Whatever you need, we're there for you, and we're so grateful for your patience through this whole process. But you know, anything great, you have to work through it. Every test, you're gonna have a testimony. You learn how to turn a mess into a miracle. And so we're gonna be right here to help the learning curve speed up for you, and you're gonna be there for us to speed our learning curve up. And we're just excited, and we're gonna see you at the bank because we're gonna be making plenty of deposits, baby.
I want to share this quickly, guys. Andre mentioned his mom. And you might wonder, well, why would his mom be excited about this product? She's beyond the years of feminine flow. Well, guys, one of the things that we didn't get a chance to get around to and Inspire in terms of our marketing efforts is getting this product to those who are dealing with incontinence, guys. This is huge for incontinence. And I'm talking about men and women. We have men who wear Cherish pads because of incontinence, guys. I didn't know until getting involved in this space, because one of the products that we have is also for men's prostate, is that a lot of men leak urine all throughout the day, and they have to wear what looks just like a sanitary napkin. And so imagine now you having a mom or a grandmother or an aunt or a sister or somebody, or a husband or a father or a brother, and they're dealing with incontinence. Can you imagine, guys, how their lives are going to be changed? The confidence level that they're going to have? Can you imagine some of the other innovative products that we're going to be able to come out with this technology, with the negative ions? Can you imagine those who are in hospice, who lay on those, they call them, some people call them pee-pee pads? Yeah, I think they call them pee-pee pads. I don't know if that's the medical phrase. But basically, they have to lay on these pads, and because they have accidents all throughout the day. And some of them don't have the best health care, guys. They're not getting change and those pads removed. But imagine having this technology, guys, the negative ions, giving them more energy, helping them to feel better. Can you imagine that staying dry into the next change? We even have testimonials of women who are in menopause who say, you know what, Damon? Because negative ions can also help with your pH balance. They're saying, Damon, I just feel better. I don't have the sweats, the flashes like I normally do. I'm not saying it's going to help you with your flashes. However, some of the testimonials have just been incredible in terms of women who are even beyond the years of a feminine flow. And last but not least, you talked about the money. Guys, we have individuals in our company who made top ranks just from customers alone. Wow. Guys, the most you could have earned in Inspire from one pack of pads was $1.40. And that was incredible on a $5 product. Well, you can blame Mike Randolph for this one, your VP, because when we were talking about the possibilities and how we're going to roll this commission structure over and different things, guys, Mike said, well, what if the distributors, what if the ambassadors, what if they can earn $2 per package? And I couldn't believe it, guys. I have a whole training on how you can change your life on $1.40 from hundreds to even thousands of customers, but now I have to change it, and I'm so happy to change it to $2. Guys, that means 1,000 customers. Guys, that's, goodness gracious, that's $2,000 a month residual income, and you didn't have to recruit a soul. You have educators who retired after 30 and 40 years who don't earn $2,000 a month, guys. You have all kind of professionals who don't earn that kind of income. I dare you to go out and get 2,000 customers and get $4,000 a month in residual income. That's not including the turmeric and the ginger, guys. That's not including Bulafit. That's not including the coffee. That's not including none of these high impact products that you guys have already started to go out and change people's lives. So from a financial standpoint, guys, it's game on. That's it for me.
Bill, can I ask a question, Todd? When can we buy?
Because
when people texting me, thank you, because they want to buy, they text me dinging. Let's go, baby.
All right, so right now, as we're closing this out, the product should be in the store. The information should be on the blog. The videos, Jason, they're showing you right now. So there's the website. Mike Randolph is showing you right there. So the information is on the blog. The website is up. The products are in the store. I'm trying to think of what else I should be telling you right now. The nowweknow.net, like Damon had already mentioned, that's there for you. There's a lot of information right there that Mike is showing you that's on your website. So available to purchase, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Everything's there. All right. Jason Phillips is about to put some videos up, and I believe Britta put those also. They're on the YouTube page, and they're also going to be on the blog. Our new Inspire family. One, again, welcome aboard, Damon. We're super excited to have you here. And we're also super excited for Joel and Chris, and we're excited for all of the Inspire family. Again, this whole Wakaya family, Inspire family, we're a family. Okay, but I am directing this to Inspire. The migration process is finishing up right now. So what's going to happen is as this migration is completed, you're all going to start receiving emails as early as tonight. You're all going to start receiving emails, and you're going to have most of you are going to be able to use your same username. You're going to have the same ID numbers. You have to go in there, and put in your new password. But you're going to be able to go in the same back office where we just spoke of. You're going to be able to go to the store that we just showed and the website that we just showed. I mean, all of that. You're going to have your username.mywakaya.com, and you're going to be able to go in that back office. So all of you also are going to be able to order the products, enroll people. I know a lot of you have this pent-up demand, and there's so many people that want to get it started with you now. And again, to the Inspire family, if you've been excited, I mean, I know you've been excited, and I've seen and I've heard all the excitement, and now for all of us to be able to come together, and the two companies coming together, what we are all going to be able to accomplish, we're going to be able to accomplish so much more together than we ever could have apart. So again, we're excited to have you guys on board, and again, share this Zoom. And I'm talking to everybody. Share this Zoom with everyone. If everyone didn't hear about this, it's going to be up. It's obviously on Facebook Live. But make sure your organizations are aware of this. Because guys, I truly believe that we're going to have more customers than any other company in this industry. And for all of you, that whether you're a seasoned networker or whether you're a complete newbie in this industry, the odds were just put in your favor to win in a big way by going out there and changing people's lives. So we want to thank you all so much. We want to thank everyone up here so much for getting on this Karubi Zoom. Again, thank you so much for being patient. It has happened. The Inspire Network, Wakaya Perfection, coming together, the perfect marriage, the perfect storm. And guys, we're going to go out there and change a whole bunch of people's lives. So from all of us, thank you so much. Talk to you guys soon.